Valentine is coming. Where is your boyfriend? You are sitting at home. Who is lonely? Me lonely. Hey, I'm not lonely. Oh, I don't know who you mean. You don't mean me.
Let's go one time, yeah. I can never feel.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing amazing. I am back with another video, and yeah, today I'm here with my fro. What you guys think about my fro? So guys, today I want to encourage you. I want to encourage my ladies out there, my single ladies out there. Today is Valentine's Day, and you know, this is probably not your first time celebrating Valentine's alone. This is probably not even your second time. This is probably not even your third time. For some people, it's the fifth time. 5 years. Good 5 years you have been single. For some people, it's good 10 years you have been single. People have been mocking you. Look at you. You are 28. You are still not married. Look at you. You are 32. You don't have a husband. Huh? That's what people are saying to you. And I want to encourage you today, sis. Or whoever is watching. You're feeling down. You're feeling sad. You're asking, Chad, God, when are you going to bring my Mr. Right? When are you going to bring my Prince Charming? I have been waiting. I have been praying. Lord, have you passed me by? Have you forsaken me? There are people out there, they're doing the most, and they're married. And I'm here, I'm trusting in you, waiting on you, and here I am. And people are singing to me, Valentine is coming, where is your boyfriend? You're sitting at home lonely. Let me tell you something, sis. God hasn't forsaken you. This time, yes, you are alone. You are alone. But this is a time where God wants you to identify His voice. And I think for me personally, I am enjoying my singleness season because you are learning how to discern God's voice. You are learning how to hear Him. You're building up a stronger relationship with Him. And sis, trust me, you're going to need that. You're going to need that. Because when the right man comes, you want confirmation, right? You're going to need to hear His voice. You're going to need to know how He speaks to you. So that when the right one comes, you're going to know the right one. You're going to be able to identify him. I want you to be encouraged and not listen to what anybody else is saying. Because what God wants to give you is not what everybody else has. So that's why it might take a little longer. That's why you are still single yet. Yeah. Because God wants to transform you. He wants you to heal in this singleness season. He wants to build up your confidence. He wants you to, get to develop in certain areas. Take the time to find out the things you're really passionate about. Take the time to read books and do whatever you're passionate about. Listen to your desires. Listen to what you like. Because trust me, the most attractive thing about a woman or a man is going to be someone who has a life. It's important for you to have a good life before you become somebody's wife. It's so important. Take the time to find out the things you like. Take the time to develop in many areas. You know, if God has laid something on your heart, this is the time for you to do it. If God wants you to start a YouTube channel, this is the time to do it. And trust me, you will not feel lonely. Because there was one quote I heard. He said, "The cure for loneliness is not company. The cure for loneliness is calling. The cure for loneliness is purpose." So maybe the reason why you are feeling lonely right now in your singleness season is because you do not know what your purpose is. You are not spending enough time in God's presence. You do not have a vision from God of what He wants you to, where He wants you to be. Trust me, use this time on your singleness season to ask God, God, what is your vision for my life? Where do you want me to be? Show me the vision. Show me what you want me to start. Show me what business you want me to start. Maybe God laid it on your heart for you to, dance, for you to start art, or for you to start a project. This is the time where you can explore. This is the time where you can have fun and just discover who you are. And trust me, you will not feel lonely. You will never feel lonely. You are discovering yourself. Take the time to find out more about you. Have a hobby before you have a hobby. Did you get that? Have a life. Have a good life before you become somebody else's wife. That's what God wants you to do. God wants to give you the best. God wants you to have a great husband, a great family, a great wife. But at the end of the day, it's God first. God wants you to put Him first. It's God first before anybody else, before anything else. And your singleness season is a time where God just wants to be your friend. God wants to spend time with you and tell you all that He wants to tell you, and just want to bond with you. And it's a blessing. It's a blessing. You will never, trust me, you will never feel lonely. And yeah, let me be honest, yes, I've been single for like 6 years, going to 6 years now. And let me say, the first 2.5 years was very hard for me, being single. It was hard. It was hard. But I want to let you know that the moment I changed my mindset, the moment I stopped asking the question where, the moment I stopped searching and, being, so obsessed with relationships. When is he gonna come? When is the right one gonna come? Everything was always about finding the man. Like at the beginning of my singleness, it was all about, I was on Tinder, I was looking, I was like, maybe I'm gonna find, someone. And that's the thing, I had to learn how to be alone. I had to learn how to be alone. And it's important to be able to be alone. It's so important. It's important for you to enjoy your own company. Because in order for your husband to enjoy your company, you must be able to enjoy your own company. You are inviting your future husband or your future spouse into your paradise. Make sure you are living a good life. You're having a good mindset. You are at peace. And when you meet the right person, you are adding to his life. You're not taking from him. That's why it's important to have your own life. It's important to be alone. It's so important. I can only encourage you in this singleness season to really do that. And it's going to bless your life. And yeah, people might be mocking you, making fun of you because you are 28 and not married. You're 27, not married. You're 30, 32, 35, 36 and not married. But you know what? It doesn't matter what they say. Those people mocking you, look at their relationships. Look at their relationships, and then you're just gonna be calm. Because what I've learned personally, that's what I always say to everyone who comes with that comment. Linda, you're 27 and not married. I'm like, I'd rather be alone and have my peace, the peace that I have right now, the peace of the Lord, okay? I'd rather be alone and enjoy the time I have and just traveling alone, going on solo dates, just taking care of myself, exploring, experimenting with my gifts and the gifts that God has given me, trying to develop in those gifts and trying to see and educate myself. I'd rather have that life, have my peace and be joyful, than be in a toxic relationship, than be in a relationship with someone who's going to drain me, than be in a relationship with someone who's going to destroy the confidence that I worked so hard for to build. And be with somebody who's going to control me, take me away from God. Someone who doesn't know me, someone who doesn't see me, someone who doesn't know my heart, someone that is emotionally unavailable. And we think that's so cool. Yeah? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I heard about a quote. I heard a quote. It says, it's better to wait long than to marry wrong. It's better to wait long than to marry wrong. What sense does it make to me if I'm in a relationship unhappy? I lose my joy. I lose my peace. I lose myself. Just for me to look good on Instagram. Just for me to show off and say I have a bae. I'm going on vacation with my bae. But behind closed doors, I'm crying. I feel more lonely in a relationship than when I was alone. That is my biggest fear. And that should be your biggest fear. To be in a relationship where you feel more lonely than when you were single. To be in a relationship where you regret being there. And when you look back on your singleness season and feel like, oh, when I was single, I was actually glowing. I don't want that. So if I'm gonna be single forever, so be it. Okay, that's where I am right now. That's where I am right now, because it is better. It is much better to have peace to have peace than to be in a relationship where you're suffocating. And honestly, let the people talk. Let them talk. Let them say you are sitting at home lonely. But the truth is, some of them are more lonely than you in their relationships. They're more lonely than you. And I don't need that. You don't need that. You deserve the best. The God who said it's not good for a man or a woman to be alone. He said it himself. It's not good for a man or a woman to be alone. Don't you believe that that same God is going to bless you with the right person? If that is really your desire, He put that desire in you. So He wants you to have it. So I can only encourage you, it's worth waiting for. What God is going to give you is worth waiting for. And in your meantime, while you're waiting, buy yourself roses on Valentine's Day. Take yourself on a nice date alone on Valentine's Day. Okay? It doesn't matter. Go to the cinema alone. I do that all the time. I do that all the time. Travel. Go on a solo trip alone. I can't wait for my next solo trip. Like, do it. Enjoy yourself. Discover yourself. Get to know yourself. Get to know what dress you change your mood. The things what perfume you need to put yourself in the right mood. Like, if your husband comes, your husband wants to know you. And the only person that can tell your future husband or wife about you is you. Your husband wants you to be happy. Your husband wants to, he's looking at you, he's getting to know you every day. But if you don't know yourself, how can you communicate what you like to your spouse? If you don't know what you like and who you are and the things that make you upset, and if you're not reflecting and you don't know what you want to do, you don't have any vision for your life, you cannot communicate to your spouse and they cannot help you. It is important to enjoy this season, and God don't want you to do what everybody else is doing. Okay? God don't want you, a husband and a wife, or a wife or a husband is a gift from God, right? It's a beautiful gift to be married, right? But what a lot of people do today is that they worship the gift more than the giver. Do you understand what I mean? Like, they worship their husbands, they worship their wives, and they forget about God. And God don't want you to do that. God wants to make you get used to worshiping Him, worshiping God. In your singleness season, this is your time to worship God, to get to spend time with Him, to put Him as a priority. It's going to be like it's a routine. It's going to become a routine. It's going to become normal for you. He wants to train you in that, so that when the husband comes, you're already in your routine of putting Him first. And it's not going to be hard for you. It's going to be a bit easier for you. When you have your beautiful kids, you still know how to put God first because you learned it in your singleness season. I think that's all I have to say. It's enough. I hope this video could encourage you. I hope this video helped you. Yeah, comment down below. Let me know what you think. And yeah, I wish you a beautiful Valentine's Day. Enjoy your Valentine's Day. Enjoy it. Enjoy every day, because every day is a gift. Every day is a gift. Every day is a blessing. enjoy it. Don't be sad, don't be discouraged, you know, enjoy it. And God bless you. Thank you guys for listening to me. If you like this video, please share, like, you know, comment down below, and yeah, tell me how your Valentine's is going so far. All right, see you guys on my next video. Cha-ching. I don't know why I just did that. It makes no sense. But yeah, see you on my next video. Bye.